As the universe was being created, many alternate realities were too. One of them was Sector 234U, total population 1.
This lonely entity's name was Sukram, a little blue goo with many dreams in mind.
Sukram knew all alternate universe, so it knew Earth. It thought it was a wonderful place, unfortunately filled with horrible people. And so, Sukram decided to dedicate its long life to create a new world, one that will be perfect. Crumb. Sukram, having studied Earth culture and civilization, knew exactly how to begin. It needed to create a civilization that worshipped him, create its own myth. Milk people were the first ones, in Crumb. Its culture was based on knowledge, art, and most importantly, religion. Milks knew there was a bigger entity that helped them and punished them. They gave Sukram a gender and a name, Crumb. He was considered the creator of everything and everyone. Crummagism was based in myths. Myths like the universe creation coming from one of Crumb body parts, of the journey of how Crumb fight other entities to get Milk's water. Myths that will pass from generation to generation.
When it comes to teaching, Sukram decided that the best method of doing this, either with andragogy or pedagogy, was to give students experiences based on the topic they're learning. That way, they actually know how everything works. Then, they would reflect on experience and how it works so they really get it and ask an expert on the subject if they have any questions. This, in Earth, was called constructivism. It gave students real-life experiences and so they understood and remembered because they lived it.
One of the most difficult stages of creation that Sukram had was the linguistic area. Language in Earth was so varied and complicated, with so many parts like roots, affixes, phonetics, etc. It was too difficult to create a new language. So Sukram decided to make things easier and make few words with many different meanings, depending in which context you were talking. The new language was called Sukranium. Sukram decided to unite phonetics and lexicology in one big group and phonology and grammatics in another. Sukranium was similar to English language in Earth. It functioned as universal language.
As for the world of business, Sukram idealized a way in which every person could have a job, and being successful was based on how much you worked. Not only that, but since this alternate reality was created from the start, it made sure the cultural traditions or etiquettes regarding business and negotiations were all the same everywhere. This way, you will need to pass through rude misinterpretations because of the cultural differences in every country. Everyone understood and agreed on what they thought was rude or polite when doing business in other parts of the planet.
Sukram had managed the perfect world. It was proud of itself. It knew that his world could make the change.